Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you, as always.
To say, we'll come back stronger from those technicalities.
We will.
We'll come back stronger. Please, the rest of our colleagues, send us some social media tweets. And
thumbs up, hearts, loves. I think it'd be good. Can Sheriff beat Inter and make the round of 16? The correct answer is yes. How many Sheriff players can everyone on the panel name? Not many.
Sorry, so if you're going to send the question in...
yes.
Oh, no, sorry.
Are you okay? What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah? You okay?
I'll tell you now, none.
Yeah. What a goal it was, though, eh? To beat Real Madrid. That was a bit special.
Beauty. Half volley, left peg, top corner.
Frank, did you send a copy of your book to Sheriff? Is that what inspired them?
Who knows? Who knows, you know? That might be that behind the secret of a win.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
You inspire them. Craig, what's more likely to happen? Ole winning a trophy or Sheriff getting out of their group?
Sheriff getting out of the group.
Yeah, 100% record, isn't it, so far? 2 wins out of 2.
I don't send the questions in.
No, that's it.
Not all of it. Jan sent that in, didn't he?
Well, Jan's gone very quiet, hasn't he? I don't know where
well, he only, he'll pop up when...
Pop up when they win again.
He'll pop up when they beat Norwich.
Away from the Sheriff love, Stevie, would you start Firmino against City on Sunday, given that he's always been good against them, plus the 2 goals today? What about the goalkeeper running to try and get the ball for his second?
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was good, wasn't it?
The goalie, so he came out, right? And Firmino, he's got an open goal, but he doesn't quite hit it properly. So it's like it's like hanging a carrot over a horse's head, and the goalie's chasing it, but he's running with his hands like that. He just doesn't make it, and the ball goes over the line by that. It was fantastic.
I've got a question.
Okay, you've got to tweet it in.
No. This question's for Don.
Okay.
And it's been bothering me all show.
Wow.
Have you got your arms in that jacket?
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Why does that jacket look so weird?
Or is the coat hanger still in it?
It looks like almost someone is behind you controlling your hands.
Yeah, no, it looked as if somebody just sat it on...
It's the way he sat in the chair.
Yeah, I did.
I think it's the way you've sat on the chair. But it looked as if somebody just...
I've got like a comfy chair.
It looked as if somebody had put the jacket over you because you were cold.
Yeah.
Leaning on the collar and just coming up.
You're just like falling asleep on the street corner.
I mean, there's me taking fashion advice from Craig, who's got a pink jacket on.
Oh wow! Don, did you sell the armoire?
Yes, mate. 100 quid.
100 quid. Someone came and took it.
Wow.
No, it's still there. It's still there.
Oh, that old chestnut.
No. They paid 100 quid via Amazon or PayPal, whatever they do. My girlfriend done it, but now they've got to send a courier from Hull to Essex to collect it when there's no fuel. So God only knows when that's going to happen. But I got 100 quid.
I tell you what, that guy's going to ask you if you're free to get to the ferry.
Yeah, I'll end up paying him 100 quid.
Sorry, do you want to answer the question? Yes.
There's not many.
Yeah,
people
I would.
There's not many people can pull pink off. That's what I'm saying. Look at the
pink.
Pink.
Yeah, you never got the memo, Don.
Right.
Stevie's got a pink shirt on, Don.
Right.
And a
We
pink
can't answer the question then.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would start Firmino.
Okay, perfect.
What?
From the question we had 5 minutes ago.
That's it. You just want to
How did you recover from a loss in a game everyone else felt that your side was a favourite?
I sent a big statement out, usually with an apology, lots of emojis.
Yes.
Then the club retweeted it, and I'll literally look for the sympathy vote, the crocodile tears coming down me. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So I might not be able to play again. In fact, I might not be able to come out the house again after this. How am I going to survive? Kind of thing.
Liverpool were favourites for most of the games they played.
Yeah.
How did you get over losing a match, obviously, where you were beaten by the underdog?
You swallow it.
Right.
And the next thing you do, make sure you do it well.
Right.
And that's it.
That's it?
Correct.
Is it worse to lose to an underdog or a team that you almost expected to lose again? Or someone
No, it's worse to lose for an underdog.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's easy to figure out why when you lose to a team that can actually play well or have good players.
Yeah.
But when you play against a team where man for man you're better than them, don't really do an awful lot, but you end up somehow making a mess of it. But it only takes 1 second more.
Don, which current midfielder would you have loved to play with in the middle of the park? Declan Rice.
Do you know what? I mean, I was going to say Declan Rice, but I
Well,
was
what a
at
surprise!
No, listen. I was at Fulham against Leeds in the cup game last week, and Calvin Phillips absolutely blew me away. I watched him live. He played as a centre back. I don't know if Glenn Hoddle done this when Craig was at Chelsea, but he played centre back for Leeds, and whenever Leeds had the ball, he then stepped into midfield and played as a midfield player. And his positional sense was amazing. His passing range is outrageous. He's got the no-look pass. He's got balls into front men. He's got a 2-iron, 3-iron zing out to wide men. He's got every pass in the locker. Then as soon as Leeds give the ball away, he then stepped back and played as a defender, like a sweeper. And I watched him live, and I just thought, everything about him tells me that he's not going to be at Leeds much longer. There's going to be Liverpool, there's going to be Man United. All the big clubs are going to want him in the summer.
It makes his neck look smaller.
Don?
Yeah, that jacket. Is that what it is as well? It kind of, it's just...
I mean, there's not much I can do.
Take it off.
Does that help?
Coat hanging out the back of it.
It just looks a bit tight on you, Don.
It does.
It's perfect. I mean, I'm not sure what you want me to do.
As soon as we started the show, I thought Don's cold. Somebody's put a coat on.
That's it. Frank,
Tell you what,
go on.
He's went. What you want to play? Wouldn't you want to play with a really informed Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Get the ball. There you go, Kevin.
There you are.
There you go,
Perfect.
Kevin.
Yeah.
There you go, Kevin. I'll just sit here. Thank you very much.
Why is
did you do
Declan
that
Rice
with Glenn
better than
Hoddle?
Kevin De Bruyne?
Sorry?
No, I just went a bit left field. Did Glenn Hoddle do that when you were at Chelsea?
No, he played me sweeper. But he didn't ask me to step out because I had no inclination to step out. Just played sweeper, that was it.
Frank, we haven't got any questions for you today. How are you? What's going on? I feel like we haven't chatted too much.
Oh, no, I love to hear you talking about fashion, you know? The guy
Yes.
who can go with shorts in restaurants, so let's go.
It's getting a bit chilly here now.
You
Can't
know,
really do that.
I'm enjoying the debate. I'm enjoying the debate, you know, so
Right.
sometimes I can listen to people. I'm not only
wow.
talking, even if Craig thinks the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, you learn something.
I
You
don't
learn
like
something every day. Frank, listening.
We've had some issues with Frank's lighting because it made it look like he's got some sort of halo. So we've been trying to work out his head to be a little less shiny.
Yeah, I'm an angel.
Yeah, you're
I'm an
a
angel,
something,
that's
Frank. Craig, has a teammate of yours ever asked the manager a stupid question similar to the ones you see on Extra Time? I can't imagine anyone wants to ask the manager a question, do they? You just want to get in and out as quickly as possible.
What's the question?
Yeah, you don't really talk to them
I'll
unless...
need to have a think about that one.
No, it's not like a Q&A thing.
Oh.
Anyone got any questions?
Yeah.
Why aren't I playing?
What kind of question are you? No.
Final, I could answer this.
You just reminded me of Ronnie Moran there.
Right, it was the assistant, obviously, when you were at Liverpool.
Talk about questions. So, if ever we had a bad result, or we had like 2 bad results in the trip,
Yeah.
we'd always have a meeting, right, all the staff. And Ronnie would always put his hand up and say, because Ronnie was in charge of training,
Okay.
and he always would say, if it's me, I'll put my hand up. Anybody's got any problem with the training, just let me know.
As if anybody's...
And everybody's sitting there going, yeah, if you said a word, he'd grab you by the throat.
Final question. What was the best comfort food after a loss? I imagine food would be substituted by drink.
Well, after a loss,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
After a draw, yes.
Yes.
After a win, yes.
Yes. Is there anything you would eat? I mean, you wouldn't eat anything to make yourself feel better, would you? Don, comfort food after a loss?
Well, I think the lads will agree, away from home, when you win or lose or draw, there used to be a culture back in the day where the kit man or whoever it might be might go to the local fish and chip shop and you put your order in before the game. And honestly, Dan, when you've... Oh, light's gone off. When you've come off a game and you're knackered and you get on the team coach and a fish and chips with loads of salt and vinegar arrives on your table, it is amazing. It's the best food ever after a game.
Frank, do you have something similar?
Right.
The excitement over fish and chips?
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to finish myself, so they bought me some fish and chip, and I threw up. So that was perfect.
What's going on? All
right, Don.
By the way, by the way,
Well done.
I
Fits perfectly.
I think we see Don jackets better now that the lights came down. You know,
I've just
that's
put it
a
back
better
on.
jacket
Frank.
than we thought.
Come on, everyone's going to go
Hey,
Don's
Don,
jacket.
I'll send this jacket to you, Don.
Look at the lining of that, Craig.
Don, do you want
What's
this?
that? Look at that.
Stevie,
Beautiful.
you
Oh
look
my
amazing,
God.
Stevie.
Woo!
You want it?
Oh, you look like Batfink.
Oh, man.
I'll send a courier.
Stevie's got a bit Godfather on us.
yeah.
Stevie, look at Stevie.
Oh, any excuse for
Amazing.
Frank to get
Frank's
naked.
gone
He's
for it.
off.
What's Frank doing? Look,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
stripping.
You know me.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me sell a cigar.
There you go.
Hang on.
Perfect.
Bye-bye, everyone. Good night.
Oh, wait, apparently there's one more question.
I don't
It's for
hear you
Frank.
anymore.
He probably can't hear us,
To
can
be
he?
fair, that sums this show up today.
Oh, my days.
What's going on? Is there something for Frank, Pete?
I don't hear you. Bye-bye.
I'll just play it. We're going to play this, whatever it may be.
The counter attack from Leo Messi. Leo Messi, the 1-2 with Kylian Mbappé. Messi! Oh, Messi! 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 Here is the first goal and one goal to make it 2-0 for PSG. Oh, what a counter attack! Please, please, I don't want to hear anymore. He hasn't scored yet.
By the way, he's. How excited is he going to be, by the way?
It's going to be very exciting.
Julian, when's he on tomorrow?
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out.
He might get a word in the Jules
Is it-
Gab.
Same lineup. Are you here tomorrow? both of you?
No.
No? Oh, there you go. We'll be here, don't worry. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don. Light's gone out completely, probably now. Cheers, Frank. We will be back tomorrow for more reflecting on Manchester United, who are playing host to Villarreal, plus it's Juventus against Chelsea. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.